January 7th is before us as Ghana is set to elect its latest president, President-elect John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah. The recent briefing helps us understand that there are some areas which would be allowed to the generality of the public, but there are some which would, of course, be barricaded. What are the details of that arrangement?
Well, so for me, in terms of the design, there's the whole inner perimeter which you are seeing here, where the event and the ceremony is going to happen. It's all going to be cordoned off. If you don't have accreditation to be in the inside here, and to be invited to sit down here, then you cannot be in this perimeter. Beyond it, which is all the stands you see around, yes, it's allowed for the general public to be able to be present. There's going to be a lot of also screens, like we got about 7 screens all around, dotted around, LED screens that are going to be here to be able to show the event to anyone live. There's going to be also TV screens dotted around for people to be able to see near and far, so all that is taken care of. There's going to be a lot of security in the perimeter. You're not allowed to come in if you don't have accreditation. You're not allowed to be here. The police suddenly and the national security are taking charge of the whole premises, from even within and outside beyond. So they are responsible for that. I think they have a master plan and they know what they are doing for that. But inside here, if you're not allowed and you don't have the right accreditation, you cannot be here.
As the Independence Square in Ghana has been decorated, littered up with beautiful decorations, Ghana is indeed beautiful. Looking at the green, red, and black decorations all over the Independence Square, towns in Ghana, just goes to show us that indeed Ghanaians are happy with their newly elected president. Ghanaians all over the world are celebrating this huge event. Many are saying this is like the second independence of Ghana, while others have few negative opinions about this. But before we go into people's opinions, kindly like the video, kindly subscribe to the channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the issues affecting them. Before we go into today's gist properly, let us just take a look at this watch seller.
Miss Remu, mami, the autumn watching. Or sit there, JDM basis on the 7th January. Or ton or chicha watch free or pampa so abontin so. Abusia for out do JMB or person also na snibia Miss Remu contact me watching.
Hey, this watch seller that is giving out free watch, free macaroni, free shito, just to celebrate the inauguration of the president-elect of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. How I wish I'm in Ghana so that I can eat free wache on a Monday morning. But Ghanaians, feel free to drop your own opinions. What do you think about this presidential inauguration? You all know that the Ghanaian elections has come and gone, and the NDC won the ruling party, which is the MPP, with a huge margin of votes. This election is one of those elections that were not contested. Why? Because immediately the results were announced, even before they were announced, the ruling party came out to concede defeat, going to tell you that the voice of Ghanaians were heard, and were not just heard, but was heard loud and clear. As you can see on your screen, these are beautiful decorations by the transition team, which is headed by NDC and also NPP. You can see that indeed January 7th is just around the corner, and the Ghanaian transition team is giving it their best. This looks super beautiful, and mind you, several heads of states will be attending this event tomorrow. The Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said he will be in this event, and also the US are sending delegates, and all other countries will be here to celebrate with Ghana as they elect a new president. This is really beautiful.
Mahama made a bold promise: only 60 ministers and deputies for his government. That's a significant drop compared to Akufo-Addo's first term with 126 ministers. The goal: efficiency and cutting costs. But is this achievable? Some are saying it's easier said than done. There's the twist. Kevin Taylor, the outspoken journalist, has a daring suggestion. He wants Mahama to put all 60 appointees on a 1-year probation. Yep, a trial period to prove their competence. If you flop, you are out. Now that's a bold accountability move.
John Dramani Mahama has promised Ghanaians that he's going to reduce the cost of governance by slashing the amount of, ministers that he's going to be appointing under his cabinet. Many are saying that how true is this, that John Dramani Mahama will reduce the cost of governance, or is it just a case of what we ordered versus what we got? You all know this guy, Kelvin Taylor. During the election period, his voices were louder than loud to the newly elected president of Ghana, saying he should give his appointees just 1 year probation, saying anybody that does not perform during those speculated amount of time should be reconsidered, and new people should be added. Well, to me, what Kelvin Taylor said makes a lot of sense. If you're appointed for a post and you don't deliver the way you're supposed to deliver, there should be an option whereby you'll be recalled, and new people that can do the job will be handed it over. This mindset of once I'm appointed, I'm appointed. Even if I go there and mess up the country's economy, even if I go there and make the country worse than what it was, nothing can happen to me, should be scrapped. Especially when you're not the president. Yes, if it's the president, the country can endure until the tenure is over. So I kind of agree with what Kelvin Taylor is saying. Once it's your 1 year and you're not performing, let the president take you out and bring new people. Ghana is one country that has a lot of potentials. Ghana has gold. It has a huge deposit of natural mineral resources, just that it has not been able to be harnessed to the benefit of so many Ghanaians. Some Ghanaians have contrary opinions, many saying, why is the government spending so much on just inauguration ceremonies? This one says this should have been done in a conference room instead of spending this much just to inaugurate a new president. Well, one thing I'm going to say is that if it's not your ruling party that is going to be inaugurated, you will definitely have something negative to say, especially when it is not your fave that is being inaugurated. How will you say a whole president of Ghana should be inaugurated in a conference room? Why? That would take away the fanfare, the beautiful decorations, and everything that comes with inauguration. Or am I the one that sees this in a different light? Well, to me, like I always say over here, anything that will take Ghana forward, Ghanaians should invest in it. Yes, we cannot wait for the 7th of January, which is just few hours from now, to see this beautiful event and see Ghana's new president, John Dramani Mahama, sworn into office officially. God bless motherland Ghana. Over here, I'm Delicious Army. I'll see you tomorrow at the swearing in ceremony. Kindly like the video, kindly subscribe to the channel. I will definitely see you in my next one. Bye bye.